a traveling star. Strong from the inside, you're still my lifeline. I feel you wherever you are. The oak tree where I met you, and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again. We'll meet again.
Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Oh my gosh, I have spent most of the day, well, the last 2 days really, thinking about this game and thinking about what's going on in the game between the red prints and the blue prints, and just remembering like all of the codes we know, and thinking about the code in the study and in the office, and I'm like, oh, what do those mean? And then also one thing that I realized while I was retracing all of my notes into a more understandable manner was looking at this. I'm pretty sure it says if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. So far, every safe we've cracked has been a date. And the one in the drawing room, I regret. Oh, hello, Mason. Hi. I kind of regret saying yes to chat giving me hints, because I'm pretty sure, thinking about it now, right? If we count small gates, we haven't had anything small other than the gates in the photos, like the stances, right? How wide and how short the stances were. So I'm pretty sure this is the code that we needed to be able to crack that. So we were almost there, and now we know that we would have counted the small gate. So it makes me feel a little better knowing that I got that, but I really hate when people give me clues that aren't something we've already found. Because what I found in the game is everything that I'm looking for seems to be showing up in a manner that is easily understandable if we just get to that room. So I also reorganized all of the chess pieces. So there are 32 chess pieces on a normal board. There should be 8 white pawns, 8 black pawns, 2 bishops, white, 2 black bishops, 2 black knights, 2 white knights, etc., etc., right? So I organized it like that, and then under each I have what room I've found them in. So we're missing 1 white pawn currently. We found almost all of the white chess pieces, but we haven't found the white king. We have found the black king. Most of the black are missing still. So those are things that I want to keep an eye out for, especially the new rooms, which we are still missing quite a few rooms. And so my strategy today has changed. We know we can't get into the antechamber right now, which is fair. But yeah, so I have a new strategy, I have new notes, everything's organized. But yeah, we'll start with a little sip and chat. I have coffee that I just made, and I have my water. Mason, welcome, welcome. What do you have with you? How are you doing today? I see a few people watching, so if you don't want to chat, that's fine. But hopefully you have a beverage, something cozy. Mason, I know that you're chilling today. How's that been? Hopefully you have something yummy to wet your whistle while we go. Yeah, so I've been dreaming about this game. I've been going over all of my notes. I rewatched a little bit of one of my streams because I couldn't remember. We've only found the study once, and we weren't able to figure out the code that night because it was right at the end of stream and we were up late and I was tired. But yeah, so I went back over that, and I think I figured out a little bit about it at least. Tea, waiting for it to cool down. Yes, me too. I'm also waiting for my coffee to cool down. But yeah, so that's kind of what we know. Also with the star chart, I will show you this on stream. So with the star chart, let me see if I can figure this out. Right, there were these numbers over here. Each page had a number that didn't correlate with the actual star itself. So some of them, right? So 1 was 1, 2 was 2, 3 was 3, 4 was 4, 5 was 5. But the sixth one was a 7. So does that, to me, that means that, you know how I thought it was, oh, the fourth time we draft this, we will get star number 4, which is the diamond. We'll get an extra gem. All of them were correct up until 6. And that correlates perfectly with what we have written down here. So I'm assuming that the 6th time we drafted it, we got better apples, which we know is true. So 5 and 6 are, or yeah, 5 and 6 should be both the same. 7 and 8 are not, but 8 and 9 and 10 would all be, which means that instead of the 8th day being a bad thing, Draxus, it's going to be, I think, 12. I think I wrote this wrong, but I think it's the 12th day where we're going to get Draxus, which means there will be more dead end rooms on the 12th draft. So the 12th time we find our star chart room, we should get like a bad boon. You're finishing chores, took some notes on a podcast. Awesome. What podcast have you been listening to? Yeah, so I think I figured that out, and I think we've only drafted it like maybe 5 or 6 times now. We have a bunch of info from Alzara, which I organized. Also, I wrote down the music sheets. So previously we found one music sheet, I think it was in the, not the tool shed, but the mechanical room, the room where we can put our tools together. And that was the 8th music sheet. And then we found the first 4 in the music room. And then it correlates to these words that were bolded. So I don't know what it means yet, but first words on the blank, blank, blank message. So we have that written down. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure that this just has to do with all the safes, knowing that the dates in the rooms are what we're looking for. Also, we have the date to the orchard, which I wrote down under codes again. The date in the orchard was 11/28. That might crack a safe that we just haven't found yet. I don't know. Also, something to keep an eye on. I completely forgot this, but when we went out to the tool shed, or rather the bunker that had the radiation, there was a radiation counter and it said less than or equal to, or wait, greater than or equal to 12 USV. So that's radiation metrics, I'm not sure. But the emergency protocol activates and all doors unlock in the house. So whenever we do an experiment in the laboratory, which allows us to get some sort of boon for the day, apparently that upticks the radiation, which is good that I noticed that today while I was doing my notes, because we are about to jump in on day 16. Hello, Skyhope. Welcome, welcome. Mason's been listening to the Huberman podcast on science of stretching. Hell yeah. We are all about self-care in this podcast. So I think I need to turn this down because I'm reaching peak. Give me a second. I don't want to be blowing your eardrums out the whole pod or the whole stream. So is this better? Hopefully. Your info is very well done. I didn't realize how many puzzles there are. Yes. All of these are happening at the same time. I know. It's crazy. I've taken notes on everything. Everything that I could. And the things that, seem to be intuitive, I've kind of kept in the back of my mind. So there are a few things that I just have kept up on. But, like I was saying, I noticed the radiation in my notes today. And since we have it written down that day 16 is when we need to go back to the shelter, the bunker, because on day 16 we will be able to open our time lock. There's another chest in the bunker that apparently opens at a certain time. We set it to day 16 between 10 a.m. and 2 a.m. Another thing to keep track of is yesterday on day 15 we learned that the east wing seems to be timey-wimey. So when we are walking through the east wing of the house, time goes faster. So today, our strategy is we need to make sure we go outside between 10 and 2. We can see the clocks, they're all moving. Almost every single room has a clock, at least the early rooms, the easy rooms. So we want to make sure we go outside between 10 and 2 today so that we can try to get into the bunker. Now, as Sky was saying last time, it doesn't always show up in our available draft. So there are 3 rooms per draft, right? And it seems like the outside room has like 5 or 6 if we just look at the draft during the day. And So we want to make sure we do that. We're going to avoid the east wing until we've gone outside to see if we can get it in the draft pool. If we're not able to get the bunker on today's draft, that's fine. We'll just set it for another day. But the main goal today is new rooms because we want that new information. We are missing so many rooms. We have so much information, right? We have tons of notes, but there are so many rooms we've still not paid attention to yet. So that's main priority is going outside and then new rooms. Our priority is not to get up to the antechamber today. We know for a fact on one of the red memos, which was not handwritten, so it's a lie, said that you don't need levers to open the antechamber. So I have that written down, which means the antechamber takes levers. We've found one broken lever and we haven't found any others. Although I think there was a missing lever maybe in one of the rooms, one of the green rooms, but I don't remember which one that was or when we even found it. So I can't go back and find that because that is too many hours of going back through. But we know that the antechamber takes levers. Where those are, no idea, other than the broken one. So yeah, all of my notes are organized. If you want to see, this is the chess. These are how I'm doing the chess pieces. It's a little fucky, but essentially I have each room under the types, and I have the number listed out. So we have that. Next time you get it in the morning, you could set the time for the same day an hour in the future. That's so smart. Yeah, really. Pull the lever, Kronk. Yeah, so that's actually a really good idea. I hadn't thought about that. The only reason that we wouldn't have been able to do it last time is, like I said, we were at the end of the day and we also were leaving. We were ending stream for the bunker, but that's a great idea. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to add that actually to the shelter itself. So, time lock on the shelter, if set again, same day. So, I haven't been paying attention to the clocks, so I don't know how fast time actually works. I know that we've seen the clocks and we've looked at them, but I haven't paid attention to how fast they actually go normally. Now we know in the East Wing they go faster, so that is a good thing to keep an eye on. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know if we would have to go outside and walk around, but it does stay open for 4 hours. So realistically, if we leave the room and come back into the room, it might be an hour later. I don't know. Yeah, it was better to do. So we can try it. We'll see if it works out for us. Sadly, one of our goals for the 15th was to get the sauna because the sauna allows us 20 extra footsteps each day or the next day, and we didn't get that. So that means we are working with 70 footsteps to get out to the bunker, hopefully draft the bunker, open the stuff, and then come back and get through the day. But that's okay because on a day like today, where our goal is not to get as far through the house as possible, it's just to draft new types of rooms, kind of works out. Yeah, yeah. So we shall see. We shall see. Um, Another thing that I wrote down was all of the codes. So again, study and office. I wrote down what I found before we ended because that was during a stream we were about to end too. I know that the king is in the study and he was on a chessboard on D8, but I don't know the rest of the code. I know it has to do something with the date. And then the office, there was a date that was like 3 something, I don't remember. Or maybe it was the March of, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been too long, but we'll try and figure those out if we can possibly draft the study in the office because I know both of those have um have safes to open, but I never got to open them. So, that's what we're working with. And we've found 2 of the 8 notes from Alzara. And if there is a missing bird in the entrance, then we know the east gate has been opened and we're probably being watched. So that's what we're working with. If you have anything else that you know or that you remember, please let me know. I will try to remember that we have the drawing room and boudoir currently to go to. Also, I flip-flop those, but that's okay. We have the lab code, but we can't use the lab code unless we draft the steam room next to it. So we have some things to do. It could be beneficial to draft the lab just to get our radiation going, which would mean we don't have to worry about keys. Like if we can get more radiation the next couple days and get that radiation up, then all the doors unlock, which would be fucking sick. And hopefully that means every day it would be unlocked, because I think you can only do 1 experiment a day. I could be wrong, but I would assume. So yeah, also I have one thing that says green memos question mark. I don't know if green memos are good or bad, but we found a note saying that they were false in the Hartley's room. So that's where we're at. We're heading in to day 16. Welcome back, everyone. I am so excited to get started. I've just been waiting and waiting and waiting, and this literally we just played, I know, like a day ago, but it still feels like I'm in need. So, okay. Everything should be good. Hopefully you can hear the music and you can hear me, and we are gonna hop back in to blueprints. Day 16. I'm so ready. So many things to keep track of. Do you have a beverage, Sky? I like the red party hat. Oh yeah, the king hat. So that's why I'm pretty sure we are the Red Prince. But I am confused about the red being bad if our mother Mary was the one writing the stories. Like, why would red be associated with vexation if it's her child? So the question is, do I go outside right now and see if it's part of our draft pool? Probably, right? Probably the best idea to get it out of the way. But I didn't see any birds missing, so we will just go with it. Mason, do we need to get you a red party hat? Birdie. Okay. 2 footfalls. That's not terrible. We do have it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna draft it right now. How do we know what time it is? Do we have to look at... You know what? I don't want to go inside and waste a footfall. Okay, we'll come back. Because it's open between 10 and 2 today. So that's extremely lucky that we did find it. Or that it was in the draft pool. So let me just show you what I mean by draft pool. That's inside, aquarium, green room shop, red rooms, studio editions? Would it be green? Where would it be? Oh, outer rooms. Here it is. So yeah, there are, what is that, 8? There are 8 total rooms that we could draft. So there are 8 rooms that could be in the draft pool for outside. These are the 3 we've found. But it's really lucky that we did have the shelter in the draft pool today. So Oh, you need to get a drink. Welcome home as well. Also, I was thinking about it today, and you know how we found through the safes, we found 2 of the notes. We have found 4 and 6. So we found 4 and 6 of the notes that Alzara was talking about, and these are in the safes. I'm pretty sure that's what this means. We found 2 of the 8 notes. So, good to know. Anyway, let's go back inside and see what time it is. You have one in RuneScape? Oh my god, I haven't played RuneScape in so long. Is there a clock? Yes. Okay, so it's currently 8:20-ish. So, it won't be open for another hour. Let's just see. Let's avoid the east side. Uh-oh. Well, we are gonna need footfalls for sure since we're going back and forth. But it could be helpful to have some diamonds in case we want to draft one of the new rooms. I don't want to block us off. So let's do billiard. Let's do some math right on in real quick. Hopping into the math right away. First room. Okay. All right. 16 plus nothing. 16. 4 squared is 16. Is this purple was divided, right? So 4 squared, 16 divided by 8 is 2. 20. Wait a second. Why is it yellow squared? I've never seen that one. So yellow squared. So yellow means minus. So would it be do yellow first and then square it? Well, it has to be, right? Because the answer has to be under 20. So let's do 20 minus 16 is 4. 4 squared is 16. Okay, okay. We'll figure this out. Don't worry. No stress. 11 minus 8 is 5. 3. So 3. 3 squared is 9. Okay, easy peasy. I was... Ooh! Okay, secret garden key. That's exciting. That needs to be on one of these. But again, we're not going for like getting the most out of it. We're just trying to get the most new rooms today. And we've never drafted in these 2 rooms. I don't think I've ever been up to these 2 rooms because I was looking at my Steam account and I was looking at like just the first line of achievements. I haven't gotten any achievements. So I was like, one of them says draft every room or put a room in every spot. And I was like, what the hell? I haven't done that yet. So that's good. Good to know. Let's see what time it is before we leave. Where's the clock? Clock? Maybe there's not one. All right, that's fine. What do we got? What do we got? Ah. Ah. 10 it is. Well, that's not terrible. Is there a clock? There are. What time is it? Ah, it's only 8:40-ish, 45-ish. Oh, wait. Time does move slowly on this side. Which isn't necessarily bad, but it does mean we're getting further and further away. Oh, we don't have a key. But good to know. So there is a chest in the den. Try to remember that. Okay. We don't have any money to lose on it. Let's do this one. Maybe it was a good idea to go to the east first. You know what? Since time goes faster in the east wing, maybe we go there first. Because, yeah, it's only 8:45, 8:50. Wait. 6, 7, 8. I'm just second guessing myself. It's 8:50. Okay, let's try this and see how fast it goes. Yeah. Okay. Go in hallway. Oh, another locked trunk, of course, of course. Is there a clock in here? No? Let's do this one first then. This is a good one for a storeroom right away. Nook would give us a key, but that's fine. Let's do storeroom. Please have a clock so I can see what time it is. Really? The storeroom doesn't have a clock? Are you kidding me? Ah! Okay. We are missing one of the white pawns. Oddly enough, I feel like we found 7 of the white pawns. So we have nursery, guest bedroom, dining room, drawing room, bedroom, storeroom, and den. Which means we already have this one. Let's see if there is a clock in here. Oof. I say bedroom because we can still go up from this one. Yeah, bedroom. There's got to be a clock in the bedroom. You got to know when to wake up. Come on. No? Are you serious? What the hell? Oh my god, no way. Yeah, yeah. Huh? What the hell? Okay, that's fine. Ugh. Disgusting. Ooh, courtyard. Dining hall. This is low for a dining hall. We don't want to block this way off. I say, well, let's look. Right? We have all of the green rooms. So this would be 5-2. 5-2 is good soil. We can put this here. Takes a gem, but now we have the courtyard open. Ooh, okay. Sweet. Metal detector found. The courtyard pulling through for us. Okay. No clocks in here either. I am nervous because time goes faster here. So I'm going to open this door, but I'm not going to go through, and I think we're just going to go back. Ooh. I'm going to go spare room. Okay, let's not go in there, and let's just go back and check the time. Because we got so lucky. We got so lucky. What are we at? What are we at? It's just past 9. We have 1 more hour. Okay, let's just do this way then, because we don't want to have to use our steps. But this is fine. This isn't bad. Ooh, these are all not great. I mean, having security early is good. So I think we just bite the bullet, and even though we're blocking ourselves off, we just take it. Oh, my metal detector's going off. Where is it, boy? Sniff it out for me. Where is it, boy? Where is it, boy? What am I looking at? Ooh, good boy. It's like a dog. It's our pet. Okay. Let's do our security stuff for the key card. So, we want security level low right now so that we don't get many key card doors. And then offline mode to be unlocked in case we find the utility room and can turn it off. So that would be good. All right. I think that's all we need from in here. Thanks for doing business with us. But since we're here, Sky, go get yourself a drink. You deserve it. Very important. Mason, I guess blow on your tea. Hopefully it's drinkable at this point in the day. Okay, and back we go. We didn't have any birds missing, right? No, that's in the future still. Which means the east gate will still probably not be unlocked. I say this is probably fastest. We go up through the den to use the fewest footfalls. This might be a quick day, but again, it really doesn't matter that much how many days it takes, as far as I can tell at least. Corridor, commissary, guest bedroom. Let's do corridor. What do we got? Where is it? I feel like, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I need to turn my sound up. Okay, where is it, boy? What? Am I blind? yo. Uh, where is it? Uh, what the heck? In the corridor with the candlestick. Oh, oh my god. That was hard to find. I don't know why it was so hard to find that. Give me a new one. No. Okay. Well, we don't have any gems. The drawing room would be a good choice, but we'll go parlor, I guess. Okay. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Let's grab our key. Do a little word puzzle. So, this box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. So if we assume one of those is right, it has to be both of those. Also, I think, where are we? We're in the parlor. I think I have that. The black, yeah, black pawn. Okay. So if we assume one is correct, both must be correct. The other two statements have identical wording. Ooh. Okay, wait. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. I mean, technically they both have a different word. Blue and white. Fuck. Because now I'm overthinking it because I'm like, technically this one is wrong. They have the same syntax, they have the same grammar, but they have one different word. So technically you could say they have the same wording. Oh no, this might be the one I mess up. Stay tuned. Okay, let's assume this one is correct. That means both of these are incorrect, but they can't both be incorrect because that would mean that they both have something in it. So they both have to be correct, which makes this one incorrect, which makes the gems have to be in this one. I was overthinking the wording, and that doesn't matter. The wording part doesn't matter. It's still incorrect. I got it. All right. So we could go back. It might be time. It was like 1, 2, 3. It was, I don't know. All right. We do this one, and then we go back. Ooh, we can get garage. That would allow us to leave easily. But that would block us off from all of this. And we have the chapel still. I'm really leaning towards... Ooh. Actually, pantry might be good. Because technically, once we come back in the entrance hall, we can fill these two out, come back, and then go over here. But garage would allow us to leave right now. And I think we're at a good... I feel like we're fine with time. It's the footprints I'm nervous about. But the garage won't be open anyway. Because we haven't found the utility box to turn the electricity on in the garage. So we wouldn't be able to leave. I think pantry. Let's leave it open and we'll go back. God, I hate that we're spending so many footprints or footsteps. Okay. Billiard room. But 'tis the way the cookie crumbles. Yay! Okay, we're going outside. We're going outside. And I'm gonna put a wish in the well because you know what? I don't know what it does, but maybe it's something good. And we also just got 4. Let's make a wish. This is our 3rd wish. What are you guys wishing for? You don't have to tell me. I won't tell you mine because I feel as though mine matters. Yours probably matters too, so you don't have to tell me. But honestly, it's up to you. If you think it matters, don't tell me. Okay. All right, we're back, baby. We're back. There might be something good in here that we didn't get last time. I don't know. No? Okay. It's open! Oh my god, that's so relieving. Like that is so much stress relief because this is like a timed thing that we would have to think about. All right. Cut it all off. Time lock shelter, empty. Day 16 strats coming together. Whew. All right. This is, what is this, number 7? Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. So number 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. So this one is 6 years past. The one from the number 6 was when we were 8. So this is when we were 14. I don't know what the years are. I don't remember. I haven't paid attention to that yet. But okay. The circulating rumors of those months did not but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behaviors has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Interesting that all the notes are red as well. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, Okay. So, they're aware of the cost their aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of the family. The conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover the night across the red border and to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. Oh my god, there's so much lore. So great uncle smuggle smuggling my cousin. Wait a second. So his cousin was Mary. So smuggled Mary? Question mark? Wait a second. So he would have been part of the red. So maybe our uncle is red and we're blue. What the fuck? But he was pretending to be red? Ooh, I like dear uncle a little bit better if that's true. So maybe since he was part of the aristocracy, right? And he didn't want anyone else knowing that he was part of the red, wait a second. Oh god. There's so much to remember from the past days. Okay, let's just keep reading and we'll see what we get. So smuggling her would have been 7 months after she was reported missing. So I have to keep track of that. Because something said when she went missing. It might have been note 6, or it might have been note 4 actually, and that one is in the boudoir, so we can go back and check. Anyway, I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. So going to the southern. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. Okay, wait a second. So could we possibly be the Red Prince because they want us to have the ruby crown that we keep seeing all over the place? And it's not coinciding with when people believed she went missing, but instead with the ruby crown. Okay, I've got to check something after this just to see if we're able to like open our notes again right afterwards. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe the scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. So the ruby crown, I need to go back to the archives, I think, and find, or I might have written it down actually, back in my old notes. Let's see. Let's see. Where? Well, I have the articles, I just don't have any info. Marigold, when her thing came out. Yeah, so I have 1/27/86, which would be January. Well, actually, he said September is 7 months past. September is the 9th month, so that would put us at February. I don't have any notes on February right now. So she was missing in February. But yeah, so we'd have to go back and find out what date the ruby crown went missing on, or the ruby crown theft date. I will just add that here so we can fill it in when we get it. It also has 8 gems, 8 rubies. This is so interesting, but I am kind of confused on who's the Red Prince and who's the Blue Prince, but that might be kind of a unimportant side quest. Anyway, so she could be alive and free. So either he was smuggling her across to the south for a bad reason, but unlikely. He was probably smuggling her for her own safety, which makes Crimson, our viewer, Crimson Winter, her idea that possibly our mother, Mary, might be in the 46th room, a very plausible thing. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. So this is from Courtney. Let me write that down. So Courtney is the cousin of Mary. And this is 2 GU. So there's a possibility that our great uncle isn't necessarily bad. Maybe he was pretending to be bad. Also, maybe I have it backwards where red could be the aristocracy, and blue would then be the uprising? Question mark, because this person's saying that red curtains are draped across the sky. They want them to be pulled back. They feel strangled. So would the mother be the one building this, for all of this for us, if she's the one locked, or not locked, but like safe in the 46th room? Okay, well, we have learned a ton from this. Let me see if I can click. I can't click on the notes, but we do have a third one now. So that means that That was a fantastic choice. This is done. Hell yeah. We have now figured out that the 7th note is in the bunker. Let's go back upstairs. We have 45 steps. It will be down to 43 once we get back inside, I believe. Oh, that was a good sound. Might be 42 since we did leave a room. Yeah, it'll be 42. Which, you know, starting the first day off with 50, we're not really terribly low. Let's go do the chapel first so that we don't have to come back through it. Interesting. The chapel didn't take one of our coins. What the heck? Maybe that was the wish. Since we put money in the wishing well, did that mean it wasn't going to take our money? That's very strange. I've put 3 coins in the wishing well now. So this is a good place for a guest room. It's a great place for a closet. We need the library so bad. Well, remember, today our goal is not to get up to the antechamber today. We are trying to draft new rooms, but we're low on footsteps because we went out to the bunker and we got our new note. So a guest bedroom's good, but a library will allow us, since we drafted the library previously and ordered the pump room info, we can get the book and read it now. I'm gonna go library just because we don't know if it'll be in any other draft pools. And apple. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's read our new book. What does this say? Yeah, so we ordered it then November 22nd, 93, Simon P. Jones. Okay. I'm going to take a photo of that. I think I have a photo of the other library note that we have as well. So let's read. First, wet your whistle. Prepare yourself. Oh, look at the bunker effects to explain why Chapel didn't change you. Ooh, Sky coming up with the helpful info. Shelter. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red room drafted. Thank you. That's fantastic. Although we technically, yeah, we drafted the chapel before we went to the shelter. So, interesting. Maybe it's because it's the next effects you walk into, which means walking into it, it will essentially get rid of the chapel for 3 times. Because we walked into it to come here. We're going to walk back in to go up here. Then we're going to walk back in to go over. And then we won't go back in today. So it'll save us from the chapel 3 times. But that's great to know. Thank you, thank you. Okay. EPCW, Pump System User Manual. The Pool Series 8. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Water level indicators. We know the selection buttons, water control panel. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home needs, 1 button for each water source in the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. That makes sense. Okay, after you have selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with the source to pump either in or out. So, up to tank, down to selected source. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. So it's 2, because I thought maybe when it was down, it'd be like pulling from. But this is good to know. Good to know. I'm just going to take a photo of the diagrams. Just for later. It's actually the next 3 rooms drafted. So you won't be charged the chapel all day. Oh, that is awesome. I have no idea what the wishing well does, lol. I don't know, but I've thrown 3 coins in the wishing well so far, so let's hope that it does something good. Okay. So now we know how to do that. The tank switch in the okay, a pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. Tank switch. In these cases, a pump is using can be changed by a simple. Okay, that makes sense. Quick start guide. Use water control panel to select the source. 2. So we have to start with this. Makes sense. 2. Use the pump lever to set water flow direction. Right? Whatever it's pointing at is where the water is going to. Yes. That's it. Oh, well that was, I feel like that was kind of a waste. But that's okay. Is there a way for us to choose a new one? Or is that going to be the next time we draft it? I feel as though we already knew this. Okay. Library. We haven't checked if I don't have the library down at all yet for chess. Let's see if there's a chess piece I'm missing. Let's go upstairs. Ugh. I'm curious actually too. 18 hours, total days 16. I want to know what. Yeah, 3 red letters. Keeping an eye for chess pieces. I could be blind, so if you see one, let me know, but I don't see one in here. I want to know. My favorite floor plan is already the shelter. Oh, all right. Yeah, secret passage, walk-in closet, and laundry room. I am, again, today our goal is to draft the rooms we've avoided because they're all singles or they just don't fit right. So I don't care. We're just gonna keep rolling. Okay. Let's get out of here. I'm so glad that we got to the bunker today and we didn't have to wait for that one. Hopefully the next time we draft the library, we'll be able to order a new book because I know that there's going to be some good info in there. All right, we are at a dead end. We need to go back through the chapel. And I think if Sky is correct, then we can go through here as many times as we want. All right. Ooh, baby. You know we gotta do this. Hell yeah. Okay, it's turning out to be a good day. Turn off the keycard system. I still don't, um, actually, this is the one we want. Oops. Uh-oh, wait, I think I've forgotten what I need to do. That's okay, because I have it written down. I had it for a while, now I don't remember what I was doing. I think I turned everything blue, maybe, but... Is it this? Oh, fudge. Fudge nuggeting biscuits. I don't remember any of this. There it is! Okay. So then this one needs to be... Oh wait, this one we can turn... Fuck. There we go. And then this one red. And then this one red. And then this one red. I got there, don't worry. And then this one will go purple. Okay. We want the gymnasium off. I'm not sure what that does. We want the garage on in case we can get it, and still with the fuse in the dark room, there is a chance that turning it on means it's gonna have a blown fuse if we don't find it soon enough. But you know what? Let's go back to security and make it so it's more... Oh. Oh. Haha! Thank you, metal detector, you beautiful beast. Yeah, so how do I get to the security easiest? Go down to the entrance hall. So we have to go through the den. And we are low on steps already. Should I just open this bad boy? Let's do it. I don't care. I want to do it. Ooh, reroll dice. So that means that we can reroll 2 times when we are drafting a room. So billiard room, and then pop on in here up to the security room. Let's make it so we get more of our keycard rooms now that they will be keycard doors, rather, now that they will be unlocked. So security level high, which means we'll get more of them. They are unlocked on offline mode, and we just turned them off at the utility. We're good to go. I love this room. This is probably my favorite room just because I don't know what it is, but it just feels good. Maybe it's because I look at a computer all fucking day. I don't know. All right, we have to go down. We're gonna go. So we have the pantry, but I think we start in the spare room so we can go through the bedroom. Get a couple feet, couple footsteps. Oh, don't have any keys. A sad day. I think we have to go up to go over. Yeah. All right. Couple footsteps for us. Not too shabby. Now, did this place have anything of use that we should keep an eye on? I don't know. Let's look around. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay. Door. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I'm not. I mean, we don't have a shovel, so there's not much we can do in here. All right, storeroom, please be unlocked. Or we have the garden key already, don't we? So we could, if it's locked, get to the garden. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh, we can't block ourselves. We could re-roll it. Maybe we do a re-roll. I don't like that. I mean, I guess we can try not to have to come back through. All right. I don't, there is a chance we'll get feet. Shoes. Shoes? Ah, bollocks. I really was hoping for shoes. Okay, let's try and go up and then go to the foundation so we can go the other way. Ooh. Do we dare? And the secret garden it is. Oh, perfect. And it's like, oh my god, look at it. I didn't even realize it would do that. Okay, let's look at the secret garden. I still don't know. Oh, yes, boy? What do you hear? What is it? Sniff it out. Where is it? I heard it. It was doing its thing. It was beeping. Is it over here, boy? Yes? Is it in the flowers? Is it in the dirt where I can't get it right now? I feel so blind whenever I have this thing. At least it doesn't take steps wandering around in one fucking room, because we would be out. Is it in a pot? There it is! It's in the grass! Wow, so nice. Okay, so this is, we know for a fact that this is what is going to be the symbol on the door to the 46th room. So, and then there's this thing. What? Oh my god, a lever. Oh my god, a lever. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Everybody, don't freak out. How the fuck did I get so lucky? Oh, wait, pause. Everybody take a break. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, where should I put this? So, we have all of that information. We have the lab information. Alzara. Maybe I put this over here by this little guy. Okay. So, where are we? Secret garden? Oh, the music. Oh. Hopefully you can hear it okay. Let me check. You can. Good. Okay, so we're in the Lights Off Bunker projects. Okay. We are in the secret garden. So I'm just gonna put antechamber. Antechamber. So the secret garden has a lever, which means we could go in the antechamber today. We won't have enough footsteps probably because we did all those other things. But oh my god. Holy biscuits. Okay. So that means one of the doors is open. Antechamber. Secret garden. Weather. What is that? The weather vane? What is that? Where is it? Where is that thing that pointed? Wait a second. What's so wait. Yeah, okay. I think so they were all pointing west when it happened. So they were all they were all pointing at the moon. Secret garden. Wheel all veins west or at the moon. And then it opened, which one did it show? It opened the west. Yeah, it opened the west door. West door open. Okay, so now we know how to open one of the doors of the antechamber. Do we need to open all of them? Oh, here's the weather vane. There it is. Oh, look, it has a goose. I'm gonna, I think that's a goose. Yeah, or it's a, no, I think it's goose. Could be a swan, I guess. Goose or swan? Just in case. All right, hell yeah. Well, we don't have a shovel, which kind of stinks, but we can go this way. Not that way. We don't want to go in there. Let's go this way and avoid going back through the gymnasium. So both of those are together, which is good because kind of all of these are close together. If we end up getting a shovel, I still don't know how to drop that bad boy. Okay. Whew. What do we got? Boudoir wouldn't be bad. Actually, boudoir's good. We'll get another gem. And we can reread what we were talking about earlier. Okay, let's do it. So this one is 12:25 because that is what is shown on the photo. Christmas Day. Okay. Let's take this. And then this had information. What were we trying to remember? What the date was when she went missing? Okay, let's just read through this again. I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit details of our dear Marian's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want to know this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion. She gave up her family, her fortune, etc. For countrymen. Yeah, so Daniel is our dad. Okay, that didn't give me what I was hoping, but that's okay. So, now I think we go this way. I mean, we're blocking ourselves off, but like I said, we really want to just try our best to... try our best... we do want a key. I guess this is fine. To get new ones. Lights are off and the bunker protects you. Oh, that's right! Thank you, thank you. I keep forgetting that, but the gymnasium we can walk through, so it doesn't matter. Because, we went in the bunker. So we have one more red room we can draft and we will be protected from the issues. So let's go down to the Nook. Ooh, we don't need the coat check. Might as well... we could do the kitchen here. We have 8 money. Let's see what we can get in the kitchen. Any food for us? Ooh, bacon and eggs. Plus 10. Club sandwich is plus 15 and it only costs 8. So we don't... Oh. And add a morning room to today's draft pool. I mean, we are going for more new rooms. So I say this one, even though we do need the footsteps. I think that's what we gotta do. We can come back if we have more money. If we find money, we'll come back. Okay, let's finish this area out. We have a drawing room, a dining room. Yeah, the lights are off. So this might be kind of a waste. But this is too far down. Maybe we just... Well, I don't want the drawing room here. Let's do the dark room and just get it out of the way. The lights are on! Hell yeah! This is lucky. I mean, we don't need this. We've already figured that out. There is something in here. Oh, a key? Good. Lucky, lucky. And our thing is not going off, so I think key is what we get. That's still really good. Okay, back to the kitchen. We don't have any money. Oh, does the kitchen... Oh, shit. I don't want to waste it, but does the kitchen have anything? No. The dark room does not have a... Surprising. I would have thought one of the black chess pieces would have been in here. But I don't see any. No chess piece. Peculiar. Okay. Well, now we know. Does the kitchen have a chess piece? Perchance. Perchance. Because I feel like that's really one of the only things one of the bigger ones that's like a word puzzle, or like I don't know exactly where everything goes yet, or like what those are for, but that's one of the ones that's like you have to go into every fucking room to be able to find out what pieces are where. So, okay, now we're at the nook. We're going back to the foundation. Any chess piece in here? Not that I see. No. Unless we already had it. I don't know if we had anything from the boudoir. No. Can the chess pieces... Oh! No, that's not a chess piece, right? That's not a chess piece? I would think that it would not be. Okay. So we need to go back into the foundation, and then we'll go up through the foundation first, since we don't want to waste any more of our feet. Oh. Okay. Use a key. Ooh, office is one we have to... Yeah, let's do office. We have to finish... There's a safe in the office. Ooh, look, and we got some money. Alright, so this, I think, opens the safe. Yeah, it brings the safe up. And there's a, yeah, there's a queen in the office. We already have that. Okay, what was the clue that I was working off of? So, March. So that is 3. 3, March of the Count. Baron's Major Count. Count, so count something. Again, west, east. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put another work order in. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. So there's an east lever that we don't know what that is yet. The west lever we found out just now is in that secret garden that we got very lucky opening because I literally spun the wheel the right way. Count. Count what? Count. What is there a lot of in here? Last time it was photos. 1, 2. Count. Could it be Queen, Count, Lord, any books? The Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings. Knowing Herbert. Barons? So Herbert was the Baron. Herbie is our older brother. Count. So March, so 03. I mean, there's these guys, but they all look different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh shit. Oh god, I already lost count. Okay, so starting with the chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. 6, 7, 8, 9. So 03, 09 maybe? I don't know. March 9th? 3, 09. No. 09, 03? Ugh. Shoot. Am I wrong? Well, I don't have no idea. I would think that March and count. So it'd be March is the 3rd month, right? So 03, counting something. These are the only things that look. 2 photos. 3 photos. 1, 2, 3 photos. Which ones of these are we missing? 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 6. We have. It's E. Let's try that one more time. Let's see. 4. So 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. It's still 9. Look at the bus. Maybe they're like the Queen and Major and Baron and the other ones listed. Oh. Yeah, but I don't know which one. Oops, I don't know which one would be which. So, well, okay, so that guy is the one above him. Maybe it's just that dude? So that would be 1 with the balding dude. That guy doesn't count. 2 with the balding dude. 3 with the balding dude. 4 with the balding dude. Maybe it's 03, 04? I don't know. I don't know. You tipped me off on that, and maybe the count is the only important one. Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. That's, I mean, only because you said the Queen, the Major, and the Bear, and the others, etc. And since this is the one above him, I feel like that's the one that matters, right? Like, I mean, it could be. I don't know. I don't know. Let's try it, and we'll see. 04. No. Shoot. Did I count wrong? Or is it, maybe it's the other ones? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 04, 03? I mean, March is 03, so it'd have to be 03. 03, 04. Grinding to tell who he is. What did I write down last time I was in here? Let's see. Just March. Just March. Okay, well, we can count the other ones. 1, 2, wait. Those aren't the same. So, yeah, they're not the same. I don't know. Maybe only the little ones matter? And the big one is to tell you it. Oh, we could try that. Let's try it. 1. So that would be 3, right? 1, 2, 3. We could try 03, 03. Let's try it. 03, 03. Oh my god, Sky! Hell yeah. So I was on the right track, but I couldn't do it without you. For sure, for sure. We have number 8. So we should have 4 of the notes now. We have 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 4, 6, 7, 8. So 8. All right, let's read. Thank you, Sky. You are an invaluable asset. I wouldn't have thought to look at just the small ones. I genuinely was like, oh, it's part of it, right? It's always worth a shot, definitely. Awesome. Okay, okay. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands and not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. Um, and while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence, this incriminating, should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. So he's being blackmailed? Um, blackmail? Question mark? Well, even if it's not blackmail, he's saying thank you for not getting the police involved and a red letter of their own. So again, I'm still not sure. I felt like I was throwing spaghetti at a wall. No, that was great. Some of the puzzles, like I love this game, but like you weren't here for it. But you know I was going to bed last night. I couldn't freaking sleep because I just wanted to play this game, and I didn't stream yesterday. But you know this thing that we started? It says if we count all if we count small gates, probably 8 dates crack 8 safes. If we count small gates, and all I could think about was that stupid drawing room puzzle, and I was like, this is the clue that I was like, there has to be a clue. This is the clue. Small gates, because we kept saying, oh, they're like small gates, small like this, or like large this, or we couldn't figure it out. We had to just count the small gates. That stupid puzzle would have been so much easier if we had just gotten here. So this is kind of why I don't um like the hints like that, or like the clues where it's like we don't know anything about it. Clues like this where I'm trying to figure it out and you're helping are fantastic though. That's awesome. But yeah, I don't think we had enough information for that one yet. So let's continue reading. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So it's a good thing. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there have been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail. It is, but our goal was never to terrorize, despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew. Moi? I want to personally assure you that there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in very vague sense of hurting his social prospects, and yes, while we admit our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being unintentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to, and you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in your thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever anonymous X. Okay, so X to Uncle. The fuck is going on? So they didn't blackmail us in this letter, but in the previous, they stole letters in order to blackmail us, sort of. And they said a red letter of our own. So this could be, yeah, I don't know. Okay. X to great uncle. I don't know what else I should write down other than um, not going to hurt us. And also that great uncle he paid them. Okay. Remember, hydrate, don't dehydrate. Okay. So, hell yeah. Study done. We did it, boys. This is something I really wanted to finish off, so I'm glad we got to it. All right. Let's go. Ah, fuck. Okay. I don't want to waste footsteps, so I guess we'll just do this. Ooh, neither of them are going upward. Drawing room could be good, so then we can decide what goes in which one. We'll leave. Yeah, we have 2 gems. Let's leave the dining room. Okay. Well, now we know what the code to this one is, for sure. Also, 0303. I should write that down in my codes. It was 0303, right? So March 3rd. There it is. Study. Or was that the office? Office. So 0303. We still don't know what the study one is. We just know it has something to do with the D8 that we found. Where's the... There it is. The one in here is 0415. For women, 15 other the other ones. 0415. Smooth moves. I like that we've unlocked each of the safes today. This one might have the thing in it that I was looking for. Which one is this? Yeah, 6. Okay, good. Have that. Yeah, this was to Mary from Uncle. Yeah, so reunited with Simon before his 10th birthday, and this is 2 years before. Okay, so she has to be in the house, right? Crimson Winter's idea, like, that our mother might be the one in the 46th room has to be right? Because he literally says here, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the east. So if she spends time in the east rooms, then days pass more quickly. So why, why would he say that? If this was actually to her instead of just to us. It's like, oh my god, stop, please. Oh my god. It automatically puts my cursor in the middle of the screen. So, okay, let's go down first. So south. Okay. Remember, our goal is not to get up to the antechamber today. Ooh, laboratory. Yeah, let's do an experiment. Get our stuff up higher. Let's do it. Why not? Welcome to the laboratory. Let's do an experiment setup. Oh, actually, let's go back. How much is our research logs? Day 15, we did an experiment. Let's log in. What was it? Swan Song. Okay. We got this, boys. I think we're doing really well. And we have to wait 10 minutes for dial-up, so. Alright. How do I see? Oh no! I wanted to look at the radiation. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We don't need this then. Let's just do our experiment. Because the radiation goes up. So I had it in here. Radiation goes up. We learned that in the bunker every time we do a laboratory experiment. So let's do a laboratory experiment. Because once radiation hits 12, all the doors will be unlocked. Which is good. We want that to happen. Let's continue. Okay. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house, which we only have 3 right now. That's actually a lot of gold. We'd have 12 gold. For each bedroom you draft after your second, set your dice to 2. Set your steps to 40. That could be a good one today. Ooh, we don't have many bedrooms, do we? Which one do we want to do? Bedrooms or whenever you spend 2 or more gems? I think we want to do steps because we're low on steps today because of all the things we did prior. So I'm leaning towards either gems or bedroom because we need the feet, and I think we might start doing more bedrooms. But we'd have more of a chance of getting getting rooms we have to draft with gems. So maybe we do this one. I don't know. And then I think steps to 40. Although all of these are good in section B. Every single effect is good today. We already have 2 dice though. I think we're gonna do steps. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Alright. Exit. Well, now we have our lab open. Nothing good in here? No special tools for me? Nothing special and beautiful and useful and tooly? Darn. Shucks. Yeah, we only have 1 bedroom. Ooh. Ooh, this isn't great. I mean, whenever we draft a bedroom, we get more steps. It's not a bad thing. We have to go back. Okay, nursery has a pond. We already knew that. Money, money, money! Don't mind if we do. Oh. Oh. A key! Yeah, so this is why I thought we were the red prince. The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. The story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess, with the clues we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you may, reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his red book, the red book we just read. So yeah, this is why I feel like we are the red prince, but I'm still fucking confused. I don't know for sure. All right, hopefully everybody has their drink of choice and is doing great. Let's go back up to the drawing room and keep going. At least we have a few more steps now. Does the drawing room have... Yeah, the drawing room should have a pawn. I didn't look in there. Shit. Let's see if we can see one from here. Does the lab have one? Have a chess piece? Does anybody know? Should I go back in or do you want to just look it up? Let me know in the chat if the lab has a chess piece, because I forgot to check. Ooh, this is a good one for this. Although, we're kind of... I say let's redraw since we have it. It's free. We don't have to use our dice. Ooh. Oh. Oh, so we found that blueprint, the ability to have 2 boudoirs every day. And I think it's coming in kind of clanky. We might want to do this and get more steps. I'm going to do the bunk room. It counts as 2 rooms, and it should give us extra steps. And it also might give us, yeah, more steps. In general. Also, we have almost enough money to go back and buy food, which would give us 15 or 10. I don't remember which one. Hey, little, what did she call you? Dookie? I don't remember. I don't remember what they named you in chat. But I think it's something like poop or doo-doo or something. Little poop boy. Okay, we already read all the journal stuff in there. We know about our Herbie bro. So we have to go to the secret garden now to keep going. Not that way. This way. Foundation. I mean, we got a couple more steps, so that's good. All right, let's go. Ooh, the morning room is new. Oh, that blocks us off, though. I mean, our goal today was... Tomorrow you will start with 2 gems. Do we take a redraw so we can keep going, though? I hate that. I hate that. I hate that because we want our new rooms. Fudge. It has a chess piece. Do you know what chess piece was in the lab? Because I don't have it written down. Oh, you don't think there's one in the lab? Okay. Thank you, Sky. So do we do morning room and have to go all the way back? Or do we just redraw the floor plans? Ah, I do want to do the new rooms. I really do, but I think we have to do redraw. Okay. All right. Also, the secret passage! All the new rooms in the worst places. Even though that's our goal. Ah, so sad. Where are you? Where are you, you little coin boy? Oh, it's a key. Don't mind if we do. Thank you. Okay. Alright, we only have one choice. Alright, the key we found. Dining hall. That's a perfect place for it, too. Oh, another new one that we would need. Oh, fudge. That's fine. It's fine. We'll do this. We'll go north. Hopefully we'll find something good. We also want to fill out these 2 rooms if possible. Chess piece in the dining room? Yes, the dining room should have a pawn. And it does. Alright, let's go north. Okay. Not the best. Not the best. Greenhouse is new. And we don't have any... We don't have any gems. Alright, fine. Workshop. Sure, we don't even have anything for it, but... Sure. What is this? A large battery pack provides juice to battery-powered contraptions, which we have found none of. Now, this is number 8 that we found. I have all of those written down now, but we've only found a few. The true box does not always contain the prize. Well, we already know that. Yeah. We already know that. Oh, good. Look at this. Would you just look at that? Okay, let's do it. We could do coat check. We don't need it. Study. The study. The study is one that I didn't get to finish. That's okay. We got to do the study. I know it blocks us off, but it's fine. It's fine. Again, it's not our goal today to get everything fleshed out. So, what I had last time was D8. That's it. That's all I got. Is there a date in this room? Okay, we already know that. This is where I got this information, and we have now filled that all out, almost. But this is where I got it. So, yeah, let's keep rolling. I want to figure this out so badly. D8, date. Date, D8, date, king. We already got the king. Date. 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 Do I have this one written down? I don't. So just in case, this is probably, what? All the way up on 9? Okay. So this would be 5, 9. I'm pretty sure this is going to be an E because I'm pretty sure it says we. So crate box, world, planet, crate. Um, ugh. I'm pretty sure it's WE. I'm pretty sure this would be an E just because if we count. So I don't know if we terribly need to figure this one out, but I have a feeling that it's we. If we. Um, so I don't know if we have to do that, but I do really want to figure this out. 44 letters in the message. The date. What date? Um, it could be '08 something. I don't see any dates, do you? Any ideas, anybody? Date. Um, by Thursday? So would Thursday be the day before the first day we came? And the first day that we got here was what? September 1st or something like that? What if D is for December? Ooh, December 8th? That could be. We could try it. 1208. Oh my fucking god. I see. I always am overthinking. Always am overthinking. D for December. Ah, you would think that I would learn. So 1208. Thank you, thank you. Good, 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 good. You're doing amazing, and you should really be the one playing this. Why am I even playing this? December 8th. M. This could be our mom. This could be Mary, right? Because so which one is this? This is number 2, I think we said. Yeah, 2. Okay. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up. So December 8th, a month or two would be February, like we were talking. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. So again, I'm pretty sure with the red notes, right, that she was one of the people who wanted to infiltrate the museum that had all of the riches and like all that stuff. Well, I wouldn't have thought of it if we weren't looking for a date. Yeah. Um, we suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists for okay. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use it. Use MT? Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run. So they were, huh. So the uncle was in on it. The uncle was in on it. He was part of it. Okay. Assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date, we should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Until we meet on the shore of White Sands. Caleb. Huh. Well, it says your uncle, so this could be my mom that he's sending it to. Because it says M, so it's probably to my mom, right? Um, But so great uncle knew about this stuff happening. And the museum's closed off exhibit was where the crown was stolen from. Okay. So they used this. Huh. Okay. GU allowed use of Mount Holly for trial run. Okay. All right. Well, now we know. I'm so glad we got done with this room. Okay. Again, we did block ourselves off quite a bit, but let's go back down to the dining room and grab our food. Hell yeah. What is this? Fish? Lemon glazed salmon. Oh, salmon is one of my favorite meals. Charbroiled Cajun spiced salmon. Lemon butter sauce served over spinach leaf. If we had an aquarium, we'd have more feet or steps, but we don't. Alas. Shore of white sand sounds familiar. Yeah, so he took... Yeah, I guess he wasn't evil. And I am starting to really think that he pretended, like, because, we read 4 first. And 4 was like Daniel, which is our dad, yelling at GU saying, "Oh, you didn't speak up. You didn't say anything about it." But like if he was protecting Margaret or Mary, our mom, if he was protecting her and so that people wouldn't know what was going on and took her to the sands, right? Because we read that in number 7 that he may have smuggled Mary to the seafront. I don't know where the white sands might have been, but the shore or seafront, yes, indeed. So that is very interesting. We could get the pool. Ooh, let's do... Ooh, we want to use 2 or more gems to get more footsteps. But I think the pool is a good option. Then we can get the sauna for tomorrow and have more footsteps if we can draft it. Okay. My nose is irritated. Okay, let's do this. Oof. We gotta redraw. I do want that walk-in closet, though. Ooh, the dovecote. Oh. Ooh, we can rotate. Okay, we can work with this. I've never been to the dovecote. We did get it, but we've never been there. So this is a new room. I think this is the first new room. Is it not? No. No, that is. That is the first new room of the day. And we've been literally planning on this whole day being about new rooms. So, yay! We started it. All right. The dovecote. What in the actual hell? I don't remember what it does. Let me read about it. Whenever you draw dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. So now we can rotate all the floor plans. That's why we were able to. Hell yeah, I love this room. I mean, it's kind of actually terrifying, but I kind of like it also. Is this all that's in here? Is there no... I don't see... I'm so sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I was also making myself dizzy, but I couldn't stop. I don't see anything in here other than something to dig, which we can't do. Oh my god, the boudoir is kind of pissing me off. Shoot. I mean, it's okay if we block ourselves off. That's fine. Okay. Can we get another gem, though? Yeah, I didn't realize when it asked if we wanted to add a second one to our floor plan. I should have said no. But in the moment, I didn't think about how, this room isn't that important. It doesn't give us much. So next time, let's really think about whether we want to add whatever room it's offering us to our floor plan so we can have it doubled up. Because I feel like boudoir is just not the best. Oh, locked. Are you serious? Shoot. Oh my god, we have to go so far. Okay. Was there something we wanted to make sure we did on our way back? Well, there's a bedroom. I don't think there was. East wing hallway. I think to get over to here, right, we have to get to the pantry. We have to come, yeah, straight down through the gymnasium. Okay. Oh, I love that we went down to the bunker. Courtyard, bedroom. I don't think there was anything else in here we could do. +2 for the bedroom. That's good. Hallway, entrance hall. Banana that I completely missed, apparently. I'll take it. And then we need to go across to the billiards room and up. Anything in here? No. Okay. And not into the chapel. Apple that I missed. Hell yeah, look at that. Maybe something sent food around. I don't remember. Because look at how much food there is. There's food in here too. Yeah, and that definitely wasn't. So, interesting. Oops, we went too far. That's fine though, because we wanted to come in here. Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't. Oh, look. Pantry. And we didn't go in here. That's right. Extra food. I think it might have been that we wanted to go buy stuff, but I don't remember where. Where did we buy stuff? Where was that? Corridor? Oh, it was the kitchen. I'm not used to the kitchen being in here. I've only gotten it a few times. So, yeah, technically we could have gone to the kitchen and bought stuff, but that would have taken us a couple more steps. We could still do it later if we really, really need it, but I think 50 is a good amount of steps now. Ooh, we could get the sauna. Ooh, we can redraw. We should redraw. I do want the sauna for tomorrow, but no. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Secret Garden does. Ooh, the Secret Garden has something in it? I don't remember what I was talking about. What does the Secret Garden have in it? West Wing Hall it is. But yeah, I think you were right. I think we wanted to buy steps with our money. But I don't think it's really necessary. Oh, shit. Are you serious? I think that's it for the day then. We finished that. There's nothing in these. Well, we did a good job for this day. So, I think we did a good job. I mean, it sucks that we're cut off, but we just don't have a way to get any more keys, so I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, the secret garden spreads food around. I did not know that. Let me put that in here. Although, I guess I don't need to write it down. Maybe if I just, read about it. Spread fruit throughout the house, yeah. So it's done it a few times then. Okay, let's call it a day. I think there's nothing else that we need to do. We don't have a key. We don't have any options to get any keys. Yeah, I think we're absolutely stuck. That's okay. We got one new room, the dovecote, and we got our shelter done. And we learned quite a bit of lore by opening 2 of our new chests. So our safes. So I think this is a good place. So let's call it a day, and we'll go to day 17. No big strategies for day 17. Other than, getting to security and then utility and trying to possibly get the secret garden to unlock the doors. I do want to figure out what those pedestals outside are. There's the 4 with the lights or the flames. I don't know what that is. We took exactly 100 steps. We also read the pump room thing, so now if we can redraft the library, we can get a completely different book, which would be useful. So we did do quite a bit today. Okay. I think we take a quick break. Everybody grab yourself some more beverages, grab yourself a snack, and I will be right back so we can continue on day 17. I think it's a good point to just take a quick break. All right. Be right back, everybody.
Suddenly you're nowhere to be found. I turn around and everything has changed. Looking for a way to work it out. I'm trying to find some peace to navigate. The oak tree where I met you, and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again. We'll meet again. Everything we wanted turned to gold. The path we chose, the future on our side. Never thought I'd do this on my own, but now I wield the sword you left behind. The oak tree where I met you, and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again. We'll meet again. Dark for the sunrise, clouds for a blue sky, space for the traveling star. Strong from the inside, you're still my lifeline. I feel you wherever you are. The oak tree where I met you, and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again.
All right. I got myself a little orange juice to supplement my coffee. Delicious. All right, so for day 17, we really don't have I don't think we have any major goals other than just making sure we draft new rooms. So we still have a ton of rooms that we've seen and not been able to draft yet. But I don't want to cut ourselves off like early if we don't have to. But we might have to in order to get the rooms in general. I don't know. I do want to go outside again. I am sad. I am really sad that it cut us off that same room. And then we didn't get a chance to go into the sauna. Like, we chose to not go to the sauna and then immediately we're stopped. So that kind of sucks. That's okay. Let's get back into it. All right, let's get back in. I think I'm ready. I hope you're all ready as well. Ready and back with your tea, your drinks, whatever it is. Okay. I do want to go outside and see the new stuff. So if we get the garage, we should definitely get the garage, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go to the right. I'm gonna go to the east this time. We never do it. Let's start with the pantry. Why not? Why not? Give us a little bit of food, a little bit of stuffs. Okay. Ooh, not a great start. Fudge. Well, there goes all our money we just got. Not the best. Oh, some money for me? Thank you. Well, that fixes that a little bit, at least. I'm gonna go this way. Oof. Oof. Well, it's not starting off hot. We're not starting off hot, that's for sure. So now I need to, like, keep an eye out for keys or any coins on the ground. I need to be, like, looking. Like, really looking. Okay. We're gonna get ourselves stuck in a circle. I guess billiard room so that we don't get ourselves cut off. Fuck. Alright, give me something. We're starting off real shite, so I need a pick-me-up. I guess my pick-me-up is math. 10 plus nothing is 10. 4 squared is 16. 11 minus 8 is 3. 3 squared is 9. Okay. 20 minus 18, because it can't be 20, squared. Or 20 times 2 is 40 squared. Yeah, that wouldn't work. So 20 minus 18 is 2. 20 minus 18 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 squared is 16. 2 keys. That's a good start. Okay. Let's see if we can make it back down and around. Ooh, this is a good place for this. We don't have any gems. This is it, I guess. Alright. We do have a key. Maybe we should make sure we can move first. Security's a good option. We don't have any gems. No! Are you serious? Well, we have to cut ourselves off either way. Maybe we do terrace so we have another room. I don't think... Oh, we have been here before. Well, green rooms will be more free than they were. Any gold on the ground or keys or anything? Nothing? Okay. Let's go back down here. Alright. Guess we go this way. Den will let us go through. We have 1 gem. This will give us another gem. Okay, gem it is. Alright, let's see what we can get this time. 2 swans. Any gold? Ooh, another chest. I don't want to use all my keys right away, you know? Let's see if we need a key here. No? Well, we do have 6 coins, but that would block us off. Ugh. We have to do one of these. Parlor will either give us keys or diamonds. Nook will give us a key for sure. Let's do Nook. That way I can use a key on this. Oh, yes. I love these bad boys. That is a saving grace for sure. I cannot wait until all the doors are unlocked. Hopefully, if we can draft the lab, we should do it every single day, if it is a possibility. So actually, let me add that to my daily plan. So if we can draft the lab, we should do it. Draft, lab, and experiment to up the radio stuff. Radio stuff. I don't remember. I'm just gonna do radio. Okay. I think that's everything. We already know about the rook. Let's do this. Oof. That's what we want, but God, again, we can't do it. Okay, well, we can get to the foundation at least. Come on, give me a key or money, something? No. Alright. Now, let's go this way and try and just go back downward. Okay, boudoir. Boudoir will do it. Or do we risk it? No, we don't risk it yet. Because we're struggling today. Any gold? Oh! Magnifying glass! I don't know if we really need that right now because we're not doing a ton of documents and trying to get to the end, but 12, 25. Give me that gem. Give me that bad boy. Alright, cool, 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 cool. Alright, so south. Yep. 2 keys. It's okay. Patio? Spread gems in each room, but we don't... Oh. So either we get more gems or we get closets, but we drafted this so it won't take gems to make green rooms at least, so I don't think we need that. We've had the patio before. We could get steps. I think we get items. I don't know what we're gonna get, but... Ooh, a key card! Okay, so we don't need to draft the utility closet today, and we don't need to draft the security room as much. We don't really need it. Okay, well, we're stuck. Now we go through here and up. Yeah. So that successfully blocked off 3 rooms, but that's okay. We can get to these from the entrance hall. Maybe we go back and do that? Ooh. I mean, we can for free, or not for free, I guess. Oof. Yeah. It's between these two. It's not a bad thing to draft the security room. The dark room, we wouldn't know what we're getting, so I think we do this. Do I go back down quickly and just fill these out, and then come back up, so I don't get too far? There's no other way to do it. We won't be able to connect. Ah, fine. We have 57 steps, so if we can draft a bedroom down there, we should. I just, if we get down there and we get a chance to draft a new room, I'm gonna do it. Because I feel like we have to at this point, right? We've been avoiding them so much because it's just so like expensive, you know? It means that we cut ourselves off so many times. And that in and of itself is expensive. Nothing's missing. Day 17, not panning out. Okay. Screw it. Oof. Oof. Opportunity to spread money, but we don't need that necessarily. Fewer common floor plans? That could be a good thing to have since we're trying to get more floor, like new rooms. I'm gonna go library so that we can order a new book. Yeah. Ooh, a coupon book. What did that say? Save? Save 1 on each purchase you make on the estate. Okay. Well, that's good because I've found that once before. Okay. So, we don't want the pump system. History of Arindia by Caleb Manning. Richard Witt and the Fixed Stars. We don't need the star information. I think I figured that out. Swimbird. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. We don't need either of those. Arindia. Maybe we do Swimbird because we keep seeing the swimmy guy in that room. Or Reddington. I also like the idea of Arindia. I think we're gonna go Reddington this time. Yeah, let's do Reddington. I'm just gonna look around quickly for any money or keys. Anything that we might not want to miss. Nothing there. I don't see anything. Okay. Back down we go. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, I wonder what the wishing well does, and I'm really curious to find out. I don't know if we ever will. Do you think it's just gonna do something to us, but not tell us? Ugh, we did all of that just to come back here. A painful thing, but necessary, I suppose. Oh god, we have to do so much backtracking. That's okay. This is the stuff I didn't do earlier in the game because I was like, no, 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 no. Oh wait, was there? Oh fuck, there's a chest in here. I want it. Might as well. Ooh, 2 keys. Okay. Yeah, worth it for sure. This is the stuff I didn't do it earlier in the game. Instead, I wrote down all of these notes, but I wasn't interested in like, oh, I have to draft these new rooms in order to progress. I want to get stuff and get up high, but now we know we can't get into the antechamber anyway right now, so it's kind of useless. Unless, of course, we get the secret garden key, then it's less useless, but for now, it is. So, we are so unlucky today. We have to do this. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. I cannot believe we're not finding any of, of the keycard doors. Really? How unlucky. The laundry room is new. This is what we need, but I can't. Well, we can't do that, so I guess we either re-roll or we just suck it up and try and go around. I say, fuck, we don't have any of them. Alright, we're redrawing. I've had the conference room one time, and I've had the furnace, so neither of these are new, but this is better. Ooh, an apple. Yes, please. God. Okay, there's also a note in here, but it's red and it doesn't look handwritten, so I don't think it's true. I think it's a lie. So this wouldn't be the safe code, right? Red is a lie unless it's handwritten, as far as my notes say. So I think, and I have that written down, just so you know. Alright, keycard doors. This is just what I was looking for. We don't have a gem. Ooh, so we go up or down. I think we go down, right? To fill this out, if possible. And then for this one, so we have all of these open. Gymnasium, lose 2. We don't need that. I'd say, even though it won't have good soil, I think the courtyard is the best choice here. We can't open this antechamber right now. But also, if we were to open the antechamber on the west, which we know how to do, we would have to figure out how to open the northward door as well. So courtyard it is. Poor soil, but that's okay. We'll just accept it. I think Hey girl, hey! We're all watching you on TV while we eat dinner. Hello, hello. It's so good to see you, Alicia. Tell me, have you finished your barn yet? And also, hello, hello to the rest of the family. Today is not going well, but I I have dreamt about this game so much. I have redone all of my notes. So everything is organized. I know how many chess pieces we have. I have all my codes, and we found multiple safe codes. So we've opened, I think, three new safes today. Three already. And I just started streaming a couple hours ago. Okay, so into the parlor. Let's do this before we go. Hopefully the family is doing well. All three statements are false. Well, that one's false. Two statements are false. That could be true or false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So this is, all three statements are false. That cannot be true, right? So this has to be false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. If we assume this is true, that would mean that this one's still false, but that also still means this one could be true. I think we have to do this one, because we're assuming this one has to be true. Let's say this one's false, right? All three statements are false, so these two would be false, and then this one would be true, which would mean this one's false? So maybe it would be this one. Oh, this could be the one. This could be the one. Well, no, I have not finished the barn. Oh no, yeah, that's totally fair. I love it because it gives me something to like think about. I think about you in the barn every time I think about this game now. So, all right, let's start from the beginning. All three statements are false. This is false. There has to be at least one box with a true statement. So we know this is a false box. Could the key be in there? Yes, but we know this statement is false. Two statements are false. That is a possibility. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay, so that one has to be false. Let's assume this one is false, right? That would make this one true. The gems are in a box with a false statement, which would make both of these false. So I'm going to assume that two statements are false is true. I think these two are both false. I think this one's true, which means I think they're in here. Fuck. If this one was false, right? Then the gems have to be in a box that's true, which would mean that they have to be in here. Oh boy, I need help on this one. I don't want to mess it up. I really don't want to lose my streak. All three statements are false. False. Two statements are false. That could be true. What's keeping this one from being true? That's my question. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Well, if these are both true, then that makes this one false. Because, yeah, they can't both of these cannot be true. Because if these are both true, then that makes this one false. Because it says two statements are false. So this one can only be true if both of these are false. One of them has to be true. If we assume this one's true, the gems are in a box with a false statement, then these two both have to be false. But that makes this one true. So this one can't be. This one has to be true. This one has to be false. This one has to be false. So the gems have to be in here. I think I figured it out. Yeah. So essentially, if this one was false, right, saying that two statements are false, if it's false, that means only one statement can be false. And I mean, I don't know if I can explain it to you in a way that makes sense, but essentially, if this one was true, right, it's in a false box, and this one says two statements are false. Yeah, I don't know if I can explain it to you, but If white is true, then there wouldn't be a clear answer. And there's always a clear answer. Thank you, Sky, for explaining it in a better way than I could. I knew what I was saying, but I didn't know how to explain it. Okay, let's keep going. We only have... Oh, that's our last key. Well, this could be it, boys. Okay. I like how every time you come on here, Sky, you just have words of wisdom that help me, and I'm just like over here fumbling. Yeah. Okay. Got that. We don't need the note. We already know. Okay, if this is locked, we go back up here, and then we try and go up here and see if we can go down and around. Please don't be locked. Please don't be locked. You motherfucker. Okay. It's fine. I didn't want to go that way anyway. Courtyard. Ooh. Hell yeah. Okay, so metal detector. We don't have anything else in here that I can see. Okay, perfect. So, let's go this way and down and around. If it is possible. Well, we don't want that, so we have 3 gems. This is a worthy risk. Let's do it. So yeah, if these are blocked off, then we'll just go back this way. The hope is that by the time we need another key, we would find one. Yeah, sure. God, we are just dead ending after dead end. It's so painful. Okay, well, this side of the world is ended until we find a new key. What is happening, guys? Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess we go for observatory. Give me a key. Give me a key, please. Okay. Alright, let me see how many days we've drafted. How many times? 9 times. Let me look at my notes really quickly. So we've drafted it 9 times. And just to make you guys understand what I'm going for, the book over there has this star chart, right? Let me show you. It has this star chart. Let me make myself big. Oops. Hello! Okay. So it has this. So instead of one time drafting, 2 times drafting, etc., up at 4, right? 5, it skips 6. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know why 11 is circled, but the bad one was Draxus, which would normally be day, I think, 9 or something if you count them. But this is on the 12th draft. So the 12th draft, it's more likely we'll get dead end rooms. So we have to kind of keep an eye on that. We probably want to avoid looking, like actually looking at through the thing on the 12th draft. So what did I say? We're at 9 drafts of this room? 9. Okay. So we can look. The 9th draft should be the same as the 8th draft, which should be a key, potentially. I don't remember. Oh, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Oh, and a diamond. Well, either way, okay, so that's different. But, so essentially, the ones that are missing will give us a random boon. So 6 would have given us a random boon, which it did, which is when I got confused, because all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 were all normal. 6 is not written, so 6 was random, and that confused me. 7 is written, 8 is written, 9 and 10 are not written. So today and tomorrow are going to be random. And then 11, 12 are written. 13, 14 are not written, and then everything from 15 up are not written. So as many times as we drafted, that's what's going to show up. The game is overwhelming for sure, but honestly, I love it. So we found, rooms with 4 doors are more common, and a gem. I was hoping we'd get a key, but I cannot complain too much, unless this stops us. Guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locked doors, no keys. Day 17. a rough one. I say we go outside. If we have enough footfalls, I think we might have enough footsteps. Yeah. Unlucky. Let's go outside if we can make it. I think we'll have enough. What's this? Aha! What the heck? Where are we? Okay! So we want the guest room. Let's get some more feet. Key? Key? No, but we have this. A compass leading us north. Beautiful. Key? A key? Ugh. Okay, well, let's go outside and draft our other one. Maybe we can get a new room down there at least. I think this is the way we need to go. Yes. Down through this. I just appreciate you all coming and joining me and watching and enjoying the game with me. Because, one, it helps to have ideas, like, bouncing off people who aren't, like, in the middle of the whatever puzzle I'm working on can help a ton. But also just feels like it's a community thing now, and I really like it. Where am I going? Yeah, this is the correct way. We have to go through the chapel. Pay our penance. And then outside. Let's see if we can get at least one new room before we end the day. I will make another wish. This will be wish number 4. Everyone, including the girls, make a wish. 3, 2, 1. Make a wish. Hee. Okay, let's go. You don't have to tell me your wish. You don't have to tell me your wish. But you can if you want to. We'll take a hot second near the water and listen to the waves and take a drink. I hope your meal is going really well, Alicia and family. Sky, have you eaten this evening? Okay. Trading post is new, root cellar is new. We've been in the hovel. Ooh, well, it doesn't matter. We've never been in here. We've never been in here. What should we do? We could go to the trading post and trade diamonds for keys. We only have 18 steps, though. I say we try the trading post. Let's try it. Let's see what's new. Anything? Okay, there's a dig spot that we can't use. Lovely. Also, oh, what? Excuse me? Too dangerous? Also, look at all this shit we have. We totally could... Oh. Wait, what is this game? Does it have to be one of the yellow ones? I don't understand. I've never played this game if it's a game that people know. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly, if I'm being for real. Is this a code that I should know? Ooh. Oh my god, you guys are funny. Ooh, sushi! Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Oof, oof, ooh, I want sushi. I want sushi. I want sushi. Do you want to share? Just kidding. You should never have to share your sushi. Alright, let's see. Trading post. Select an item to trade. Well, we don't need the magnifying glass this time. Keycard we do need. Coupon book? Let's trade our compass. I feel like it's ruining our lives. For coin purse, no trade. What's the lucky rabbit's foot? I've never seen that. Coupon book, coin purse, key card, silver key. Wait, that would allow us to open at least one door. Sure. Battery pack, no trade. I don't know what this is, but hey, we can't go anywhere right now. Sledgehammer. Wait, would that be useful right now? Ugh. That sounds so good. Okay. Well, we want to use the silver key, right? This is cool. I like this little room. Oops. The sledgehammer. So if we go back outside, there is like a little, what? There's like a little area with a lot of boxes under an overpass, and I don't know what we need to get in there. I have no idea. We could go check that out. Let me know, Sky, if you've ever gotten in there before. But we also now have a silver key, so we can open a single door with a silver key. Do I know what door we should open? No. And I'll take some information from the chat. Which door do you want me to open? And will I be able to get to it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 to this door, 8 to this door. So we probably would go right here, right? Unless there's a good reason to do a silver key on the east side. And then we go through the observatory. Nothing about the boxes. Okay. Yeah, so it's just I'll show you maybe tomorrow if we end up having enough steps. It's gonna take us 2 steps to get back inside. Then we'll use 8 to get to the observatory, use the silver key, and see what we get. Maybe we'll get a key? I don't know. Okay, I don't want to fuck this up. So, pantry, chapel. Oh, no. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, we have to go all the way around. Pantry, chapel, corridor. Oh, how many steps is that going to be? You know what? I don't even want to count. I'm too scared. So many steps. Yes, take my money. We weren't going to use it anyway. Actually, we might have to get more steps or something if possible. So now we have to go right. Den. Oh, disgusting. Nook. Man, this day just turned out awful. I mean, it's still worthwhile. We did make amazing progress in all of the first days. We don't want to go in there. We do want to go up. Does the guest bedroom count every time we walk in? I don't think so, right? The guest bedroom doesn't count if we walk in. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we're gonna have enough room. Barely. We have 2 steps. Sure, I've never used the silver key. Doesn't matter. But we can get a dining hall, and guess what that'll give us? A little bit of food. 20 steps. Porterhouse steak, a delightfully expensive steak cut, bone-in and extra marbled for maximum tenderness. A perfect dish for those who love extravagance. Plus 20. If we had a showroom, which we've never found, we'd get 10 more. East side is less likely to have locked doors. No, so the east side is more likely to have locked doors. So, if I look back at my notes, when I was reading them through, there was a red memo that said the west side is less likely or more likely to have locked doors, right? But that was a red memo that was not handwritten. If it's a red memo that is not handwritten, it's a lie, which means the east side is more likely to have locked doors. Turn up keycard doors. Yeah, I think I just turned in my keycard though. For this, what is it? A genuine lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Ooh. Give me items. Please. Please. Give me items. Any of them. I have good luck. Please. So, yeah, that means we are on the east side, which means it has a greater chance of having locked doors. But, yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. The only reason I can keep it straight is because I have, like, 10 pages of notes. So, that's the only reason. And I've read it so many times now. Okay. We could get the lab. Ooh. Bedroom gives us feet. But I think... You can sprint if you press Alt and F4. Why, thank you, Epic Gamer Carablast. I did not know that. But I think I might have known that. Okay. Oh, Alt F4 will exit the game. Shift is what sprints you. Okay, so F in the chat. F in the chat. I I feel like mailroom isn't a bad idea because we're almost to the end of the day anyway because we don't have any keys and all of these doors are locked. If I do mailroom, we still have this door to possibly get a key from, but the mailroom will set us up for tomorrow. We're going to get a package on the front steps because I got that upgrade for the mailroom. It was one of the floppy disks that we found. So I think it would be best if we get the mailroom and set ourselves up for tomorrow. Also, if we get the lab, we will up our what is it? The radiation. But if we up like if we do the experiment, it's going to be like, "Oh, if you drafted this room, you get this XYZ whatever." But that doesn't help us right now. It's really kind of a catch 24, catch 22. There's the one. I think we should set ourselves up for tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. Yay, order placed. Okay, now give me a key. Please. Any key, any key, any key, any key. Oh, that's not a key. But, you know, that's okay. Give me a key, please. Okay, well, is there at least, like... No pawns? No nothing? Nothing for me? Listen, I have had a hard day. Okay? We're locked out of everything. I need your help. Also, look at all these key boxes. That's it. That's it, folks. We ain't got nothing else. So, we do have a couple steps left because we got lucky. But it doesn't matter. Everything is locked. Alright, that's the end of day 17. So, let's call it a day, get our package, and resume day 18. That's okay. Those new rooms that we haven't been to are hard to draft. And honestly, we should have gone for it because look how blocked off we got. Oh, this is maybe one of my least favorite days. That's okay though. 26 rooms. Oof. It's almost less than half. Is that less than half? Save and continue. Okay. I think it's barely half, yeah. Alright, let's keep going. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. Oof. Day 18. So there should be oh, there was a package. I saw it. Give me that. Customer's copy, a brass compass, a coupon book, and 2 gems. Wow, look at all these things we got. So the compass will allow us to order things more, or when we buy things, it's 1 less. And then the compass draws floor plans leading north more frequently. So that's pretty good. That's a good starting point. The birds are still where they should be, which means we're not being watched and nobody's come through the east gate without our knowledge yet. So let's go west. That's a good start. That's a good start. Okay. We don't have a key, so we're not able to do that, but let's make sure that we look. No. Okay. Quickly, let me just hide user on this channel. Yeah. Okay. Nook, not bad. Parlor, not bad. Commissary, not good. We don't have any money. Parlor has a good. It'll give us gems. The Nook will give us a key though, and we have 2 gems already. So let's go Parlor. Free key. Freaky. Haha. Okay, we already have the Rook. I don't see any special little money hiding around on the floor. We're gonna keep going. What do we got? Den. I love getting the den. This could have 2 keys in it though, but I like being able to keep going north. So we're gonna do this one. All right. Okay. Now, do I want to go east and start? No, I think we keep going north and then we'll just make it back around. Again, keep your eyes out. If we find a new... Oh. The option for a new room, I think we gotta take it. Again, that is our goal for today, is to just draft the newest rooms, the rooms we have not found before. Okay, we still have one key. Well, we don't have the garage door open yet, but this would allow us to have more keys. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And you know what? If we have the ability to turn the garage door electricity on, then we'll get that too. Let's open this. Can I open this? No? Because I don't have the car keys? Ah. Ah! What a bunch of bollocks. Alright. That's it for the garage then, I think. Unless I can take that now. No? Nothing? Okay. Back in here. Okay. What do we got? Give it to me straight. Security! Well, we don't have a key card, so this is a good option right now. Then we can turn the key cards down. And if we get the utility room, we can make it worthwhile. Alright. Security level low, so that we won't get key card doors often. Offline mode unlocked, so if we get the utility room, we can turn them off. Okay. Beautiful. Everybody, as Alicia says, hydrate, don't dehydrate. Cheers to you, my friends. Let's go this way. I'm gonna go east. We can get the boiler room again. The boiler room will only be useful if we can draft the lab off of it. So I say we draft it, but we leave it. We leave it until we've drafted a lot of other rooms, and then once it is more likely that we'll get the lab, then we come back and we draft off of it. Okay, let's go north then. Okay. Ooh. I think we have to go corridor. I'm kind of nervous that we're getting super far away from this stuff, but we still have 62 footprints, steps, and we might be able to come back around. So let's just keep going. Chapel's not a bad idea here. We have a lot of options to be able to go back and around it and ignore it later. Spare room, not terrible. Bedroom, not terrible for steps, but okay, we'll go chapel. All right, you got anything for me? No. Yes, a little bit of money, money. But that means once we come back in here, we're gonna have to spend it. So let's see if we can make a way that we don't have to come back in here. Mailroom? Set us up for tomorrow. Then we come around here, hopefully. At least we're not blocking ourselves off from this way. We've got plenty of options. I'm gonna go mailroom here. Let's just get ourselves set up. So tomorrow we'll get another package, maybe a good one. What's this? Not for me. Not for me. Okay. All right. We don't got nothing in there, but we can take a second and look at all the mail. Wow, beautiful. Okay. Offward. Onward? Yes. We'll use a key. We've got 4 of them for now. Office will give us money, and it doesn't stop us from... Oh, we can't. Oof, this is not great. Do we do the storeroom or the closet? Let's do closet this time. I don't feel like I ever do closet. Alright. A reroll die. Not terrible. Sure you don't want to give me anything else? Oh. Well, there goes all of the money that we got from them. That's fine. So we don't need to come back up here at all. Ever. Back to this area. I say, oh, we don't want to draft off the boiler room yet. So, yeah, we go back around. It's okay. It'll be fine. Everything is beautiful. Let's do this one. Let's get this filled out. Hmm. Alright, we'll get our feet. We'll get our feet. Alright, you got any gems? Ooh! Car keys! So now we can go outside. Okay. Honestly, let's just do that. We're gonna go outside really quickly. And then we'll go get our... We'll get a new outer room, hopefully. A floppy grate! Oh my god, yes! And... So this allows us to upgrade, like, forever one of the rooms. We're right by security. I say we go back to... Well, okay, we're using a lot of steps, but let's go back to security and do the upgrade first. Upgrade disc. Yeah, buddy. Da, 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 the money. It's fine. It's fine, Vivid. Don't worry. What are we gonna upgrade fully? Billiard room. Ooh, I do like me a billiard room. The billiard room data has been found on this upgrade disc. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Speakeasy, break room, pool hall. Speakeasy is a basic... Oh, so we'll only have... Oh, that... I don't need that. I've been doing fine with the math. I haven't had any issue. I mean, some of them have taken me, like, more than one try just because I didn't know which one to do first because it doesn't follow PEMDAS, but I think it's pretty easy. Break room. If you called it a day in the break room, tomorrow you will begin the day with a staff key card. And the pool hall adds Great Hall, Foyer, and Secret Passage to today's draft. Oh my god, guys. We need that. We need that. Those are all new rooms, and that is what we are working on, right? That is the one. We have to. Yes. I don't need simple math, simple addition. Come on. We've done this. Honestly, how many times have we had, what is it? Where is it? How many times have we had the pool hall? 15 times, and I've gotten every single one. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I did upgrade it, though. What did it say one more time? There it is. Where did it go? What? Wait a second. That one. Adds Great Hall, Foyer, and Secret Passage. So we want the Great Hall. We've never had it, and we've also never had the Secret Passage. Okay. Let's hope we get them. First, though, out through the garage. Because... nope, not that way. Wait a second. Which way do I go? What did she say? This way. Out through the garage to the new outdoor room. Open it. Did we not turn the electricity on here yet? Fuck, we didn't. That's fine. Then I guess we'll do that later. We'll have it, though. We have to go down through the nook to get back to the area that we can keep going. Alright. Almost there, almost there. We do have 3 keys. Maybe we'll get the secret garden key? No, but... Hell yeah. Okay. Out to the entrance hall. Now, here's my question. Do we go out to the outer room? Or since we just got new rooms added to the draft, do we just keep going? Because I'm tempted to just keep going. Oh, so I have to draft it. I see. Well, this is fine because that'll keep us going this way. Oh, look at this. It's a new room, technically. So the pool room has just 2... A banana? Om nom 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 nom. Okay, let's do our maths. 14 plus nothing is 14. Ooh. 12 minus 11 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Divided by 4 is 2. 1 squared is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 10 is 30. 30 divided by 15 is 2. Oh my god. Okay. 1 1 plus nothing is 1. 1 squared. 1 divided. Okay, it's all just 1. Easy. Hell yeah. Oh, a silver key! We are rolling in things this time. Oh, check on the car door too. Oh. Well, I have been into the car before, by the way. Um, was there a diamond on the in the car? Because we already got the keys. If there wasn't a diamond, there was no reason to go into the car because we've read it. I've read all about it. I have it written in my notes, actually. So unless there was a diamond in there, not really the most important thing. Okay. We'll be back to the garage anyway, if we go outside today. Better. We don't really want to block the boiler room because we're trying to get it so that our lab connects. So I say either redraw or maybe we do nursery. Yeah, I don't remember either. That's okay. We'll do nursery so we don't block the boiler room. All right, we got anything in here? Also, the nursery allows that every time we draft our bedrooms, we get more steps. A banana! Hell yeah, there are bananas everywhere in this day. Okay. No money, money, money. No key, key, key. Nothing, nothing, nothing. What's that? That should not be in the playpen. What is that? I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. So, down entrance hall over. Okay. New room, new room, new room. Not a new room. But I think ooh, I think spare room is a good choice here. We don't want to use the kitchen. It's far down here. Also, we don't have a gem. Spare room it is. Ooh. Oh, alright. Le moment. Okay, ooh, parlor? This will give us a couple gems, which we need. Bedroom for steps, pantry for money. If we want to buy something, we want the pantry. It will give us some steps, but I do think having gems could be good because the newest rooms might take gems. Let's do a word puzzle. I don't need to read that. Give me that. Thank you. Okay. Any gems or keys laying about willy-nilly out here? Just out for the fun of it? All right. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. So this one. What the fuck? The gems are in a box that is actually blue. So both of these would be true if this one, right? Both of those are true and then this one just doesn't say anything. But one has to be false. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. So since this one has nothing, it's neither true nor false. So it has to be in this one then. This one has to be false. Because the gems are in a box with the word blue, which would mean the gems could be in either of these. If that one is true, right, then that would make this one false. Okay? Which means it would have to be in here. If this one is false, it would have to be in here. This one doesn't say anything. And this one has the word blue on it, but isn't blue. If we assume this one is true, if the gems are in a box that is actually blue, then it would have to be in this box. But that would also make this box true, which would mean there are two true boxes, and that can't be the way it is. So that means the gems have to be in the black box. Ah, let's go. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Okay, I'm so excited. Please, new. No, there's not a new one. Fudge. And also, these are all bad. Ain't doing that. Ain't doing that. Okay, we re-roll. Dark room? Oh, it's all bad. Well, I mean, if we have to go to the boiler room and we just have to, like, accept all the way back that we have to not have the lab connected, it's not the end of the world. Can't tell if there's anything in here to grab, so let's take a chance. Gem requirement, nothing. Probably, I have no freaking clue, guys. All right, what do you all think? Which one would you do? Which one would you do? F's in the chat. F's in the chat. For sure, for sure. I don't even know. Honestly, I could just eeny, meeny, miny, moe it. We've done this before. We've eeny, miny, moed it before. And, it's an option. Should we? Should we? I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, make him pay 20 diamonds every day. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are it. All right. Really? There's so... Ah! Oh, they're so close. I was trying to save it so that we would get all of it filled out, and then we'd have more likelihood of getting the lab by the boiler. How unlucky. What the fuck? Okay, let's... Oh, alright. Let's get our radiation up. Let's do an experiment. Alright, each time you unlock or bypass a security door, you gain 3 gold from each red room in your house. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. That's a good one. Spread dirt on the driveway. What the would that mean if we had a shovel it'd be helpful? Ooh, okay, will do, will do. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, we don't have the archive, so that's bad. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. I think let's do this one and then add 3 aquariums. I don't know what add. I see. Okay. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Let's do this one. I mean, I don't know. Alright. Hopefully that means our radiation is up farther. What does this say? Yeah, that's a lie, so we don't have to worry about that. This is off. Nope, we can't use it. That's okay. Bedroom goes up, pantry goes up. Whenever we do the bedroom, we get more footsteps, which might be better than the pantry right now, honestly. Let's do bedroom. Okay. Got anything for me? Ooh, some money. Hell yeah, that works out. That works out. Glad we didn't do the pantry then. So, because we have the nursery, which means every time we draft a bedroom, it's good. It's good. Well, the library will have a new thing, but I want to be able to go to the foundation. And if the problem is, if I don't go to the right, if I go to the left, we're blocked off because we would be like, you know, going in a circle here. So we have to do either the commissary or a redraw. I think commissary is a good option. We have 7 coins. We might be able to buy something. Today is the 18th day, so we don't have that yet. All right, what do we got? We have 7. We can get a shovel. I still don't know what does the salt shaker do? Does anybody know? Archives and something else also has vents. Good to know. I'm gonna get us a shovel. Might as well. I don't know what the sleeping mask does either. Okay. Well, we can now get the one in the boiler room, so that's fine. Ooh! Oh, we don't have a diamond. Well, that would have been great though, because we would have had a shovel, and I think 5-4 might be good soil. Let me check. Green rooms. 5. 5-4 is rich soil, so it's great soil. Only day 18 and you're so far. Thanks, Vivid. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. Locksmith, give you 1 extra step every time you eat something. Yeah, so I think what gives me 1 extra step every time I eat something? I think dining room is a good option. The locksmith is new. That is true. But we'd be locking ourselves off from everything if we do locksmith because we can't get to the foundation. And the only other one is the boiler room. We'd have to go back to the garage, go outside, and then that's the day over. Oh, the salt shaker. I see. Okay. Well, I think we have to go dining room because we don't have gems for the locksmith anyway. And we're gonna have to come back through here just to get to the boiler room and possibly outside and then in through the garage again. It might actually it'd probably be, yeah, better to come in the garage and go up. So we won't do the garage stuff until the end. Like if we finish this, because then we can come in the garage, go straight up, finish the boiler room, be done for the day. Okay. Once we reach level 8, we'll be able to eat some food. Let's go up. Ooh, another new one that we can't get. Darn it. Oh, pantry it is. We do have more money now, but I don't know if 8 or 6 was enough for anything other than the salt shaker. Okay. We have a shovel! I'm glad I didn't forget that. Well, to be fair, this isn't exactly good soil. Okay, a coin. Not terrible. Do we have a third one in here? No. Just 2 this time. Okay. Well, up we go, and this way. Okay, this is our only way to get into the rest of the house, so... Special key? I could try the silver key. I don't know if I should. I don't know what the silver key gives us yet. I don't think we have ever used it. Should I do it here, or should I wait till I'm on the edge? Because I'm starting to think, since the secret garden key on the west side opened up the the weather vane on the west. It opened up the antechamber west, right? So I'm starting to think the silver key on the east might open up the antechamber on the east. I don't know. Theories, y'all. Theories. I don't know. I don't know. I can either use it or I have 2 normal keys, so I could just use a normal key and wait to use the silver key, but I don't know. What are we thinking? What do you think, Sky? I think I might just... I don't know. I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait. We'll see. Yeah. So it's... We're here. And if the silver key needs to be used on the right, I guess maybe it'll tell me that it can't be used here. I don't know. Or maybe it'll automatically give me better rooms that I can draft. Again, this is our only way to the rest of the house right now. We have options if this is blocked from here to go back down, go outside, get an outer room, and then do the boiler room. Or do the boiler room first. But, yeah, I think we're just gonna use a normal key. Okay, let's do it. Let's use the silver key. You sent it right at the... Oh, an aquarium! Ooh, the Chamber of Mirrors! Is that what it gave us last time? But we can't use the Chamber of Mirrors. The Great Hall. 7 locked doors. The aquarium is every room type though. So that would be like we'd get some steps. So it would technically be a bedroom, so we'd get extra 5 steps, I think. So we'd get what, 10? Oh no, it would be like 7 steps. And then possibly unlocked doors. Oh, we can't get the aquarium. It takes. All right, I guess we do Great Hall. They're locked, but it's okay. I'm gonna go straight, actually. It has more likelihood of having any open doors. So even if I did this one, we'd have to have at least the likelihood of getting corner room, straight room is high. So I think we have to go up first. Let's do up first. Thanks for telling me, Hope. I didn't realize that. Sky Hope. Okay. Ooh. We also have 2 redraws. I might use one here, just so that we can have the ability to, yeah, ooh, move around, ooh. Hear me out, though. We have a lot of steps. Let's do the gymnasium. Give me some shoes. Ugh, please. Oh well. That's our last key, y'all. That is our last key. Ooh. We don't have a gem. Well, we can turn off access to the... But we don't have any keycard doors yet. We haven't found any, at least. Once we get this, though, we can go back to the dining room. We haven't... I can't believe we haven't found any keycard doors. I mean, oh man, I don't know. Because if I turn left, right... If I turn left, right here, this could be locked, this could be locked. Either way, we're out of luck. Maybe we go breaker box room and hope we get some keycard doors? I could open the garage now. That's true. Okay, you're right, you're right. And the doorbell, or the dinner bell. Gymnasium, dark room, garage. I don't know what these vac indicators are. So, but I do know how to do it. But I don't know what it does yet. It says, there was like a sticky note one day that said that the information would be sent to the provided address, but I don't have that. I mean, I have addresses that we've gotten things from. Please? Okay. I'm gonna redraw. Ugh. Ugh, the boudoir is killing me. It's absolutely killing me. Oh, a key! Aha! Well, let's get this. We'll get a gem. Which is good. So you're right, we can open the garage door now. I turned off the gym. Okay. Oof. And we can't redraw. Storeroom. We gotta get that key. Now we can move a little bit throughout the house. Just a little bit. Unless we're blocked. Oh no, we can use the Great Hall. We can get a couple more rooms for the day. And there's our Flappy Bird from the book that we haven't read yet. Okay, let's go. I'm just looking for any money or anything. Yeah, we turned this off, which is nice. So Great Hall, right? This one. Alright, so, okay. Do I want to use one of the keys here? I mean, I have to here, right? Does it matter which one I try and unlock? I don't know. I don't know if it matters. What? What? That was Weird. Okay, let's do the library. We can read our new book. Sweet. A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. So Red is in the name. A modern account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. Gotta get my notes prepared. All right. Prep these notes. Yeah, still the same. Introduction. All right, I have my notes set. They're ready. All right. The third largest city in Fen Aries and site of its former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar rewards visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens, is loved by both locals and visitors for its heron canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails and mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime in Reddington's busy season. Oh, springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of Reddington. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Ilex X Minerva, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Okay, so before we move forward, really quickly, I think this might be important. So, there's. So, the Botanical Gardens are east of Reddington? Yes. So, let's do Reddington quickly. And this might not be important, but east is Botanical Gardens. And also, I'm just going to put this in here. Ilex X Meserve. I wonder why. Like, maybe this is why they named it Mount Holly? Okay. Okay. Featherfall Keep. You'll find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epsom, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son Lionel Epsom left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house, museum, and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king Orinda Aries. Okay, so Orinda is the name currently, one of the names of the photos in the like the religious room, the religiosity room. And yeah, Orinda is the name of the gardener currently. And the gardener who's working there didn't like that. They wanted Rinna to be there. So, Orinda is also associated with Featherfall Keep. Okay. It's still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda, Ares, when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Interesting. I don't know how these will be important. But so Orinda Ares, I don't know. King of Orinda Ares, built by first king of Orinda Ares when Reddington was still the capital. So we know that Orinda Ares is the area that Reddington is in, right? Like Reddington seems to be the town, and Orinda Ares would be more like the state or the country or something. Province or something like that. Okay. Do I still have my Featherfall? Yeah. Okay, good. Trinsdale Lake. So wait, go back. So this is east of town. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit. So base of Mount Perma might be important. I don't know. Maybe that just means it's this. This could be north, actually, since it's at the base of one of the tallest summits. So maybe north-ish. I'll do north question mark. Featherfall Keep. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Airy's premier vacation destinations. Exclusive for its more privileged citizens, the lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the Hundred Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. So it's not open to the general public any other day, it's just for rich people? Okay. Pretentious. Okay, so this is Trinsdale Lake. It's probably south then, I would think. South question mark? Trinsdale Lake. And then also 100 Bells Tea Room. Open to public Monday and Friday. Okay. Mount Holly, here we go. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear to tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Okay, so Mount Holly Schoolhouse closed in '66. Oh, is there a schoolhouse on the grounds? Closed. This might be an important number if there is. In 66. So these are all 1900s, right? So 1966. Probably, I would think. Every other number I think has been 1900s. So closed in 66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing outlooks. Okay, all right. So this could be important. Let me, if there is a, like if there's a, where are all of my codes? God, so many notes. Where are my codes? What the fuck? And there's all those. Just a second. Levers, pedestals, new rooms. Feel like I've gone missing. Oh, there they are. They're on the left side. Because I moved my notes. Okay, so if there's a safe in the schoolhouse, I'm gonna write this number down. But usually it's a date, right? But I'm gonna write it down anyway. 1966 schoolhouse? Question? I'm just gonna write it down. You never know. It might not be important, and we might not even have a schoolhouse. I don't know, but okay. Anyways, let's keep moving. Our one key. Darn it. Okay. Le Vault. We can't get it. Showroom. Showroom's new. Showroom's new. Let's do it. All right, we got a new room. New room alert. New room alert. Okay. We got gems. We got diamonds. We got rings. All right. Okay. Okay. Ooh. We don't need this, right? I don't think we need any more of these. Oh my gosh. I've got so many notes, yo. Too many notes. I should really read the top because I wrote down at the top of each note what each note is about. Okay, so showroom is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we don't have this one, but it's probably L. Let's see. Plain and pane. Yeah, it's L. Well, it's good to know for sure. Okay. Wow. New room, new room. What do we got? Oh. Okay, ornate drafting compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. Chronograph. 24-karat chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw repeat rooms tomorrow while drafting. Master key opens all normal doors. Moon pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. Oh my god. If only we were able to get this as well as the bank one. Okay, let's go this way. Ooh, we have to do East Wing Hall. Let's do it. Okay. Give me a key. Actually, I don't really... I might need a key or 2 still. Yeah. Also, this opened to where? This opened to here? Did we come from this way? I think we did. Okay, kind of makes sense. Okay, no key. Ah, really? Are you kidding me? Alright, alright, okay, that's fine. So, goal. We have the garage turned on, we have the garage keys. So let's just go back to the garage and the boiler room and try and fill those 2 out quick. Okay. It is 7:49. Let's see, where am I? Great Hall. That is super confusing. So then right? Right? Oh. What? Okay. Alright, interesting. And then from the Great Hall Foundation, we need to go pantry. We can eat some food. Not that we really need it, but country stew pie. Boiled chuck stew, layered and baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato parmesan cheese crust. Get boilin', girl. 20 plus 10 if we have a boiler room, which we do. So we just got 30, I think. Yes! Not that we need it today, but it is what it is. So this way... Ooh, we have 8. What can we buy? Sure. Sleeping mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5. I mean, why not? Why not? Bedroom, which we're about to enter. Dang, son. Dark room? The dark room lights are on now. Give me a key. Give me a key. Give me a key. Please. Please. Just one. Ugh. Ugh. You're killing me, Smalls. Okay. Alright, well, onward. Where are we? Spare room, all entrance. Okay. So I think boiler room and then go outside, yeah? So boiler room, we still have to go all the way around to the nook. It's okay, we'll get there, we'll get there. How's it going, Vivid? Hope you're having a good night. Anyone see any chests laying around? Chilling? Hanging out also, as well. Okay. Boiler room first. Might as well. I think we might be able to go straight up. Yeah, we don't even have to do the other stuff. Freezer is new. Money and diamond amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Oh. Well, we still want to get in there. It's still a new room. Freezer. New room alert, new room alert. Oh, so you can kind of see. Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh, I bet you're right. I bet we could have used the salt on that. And these? Oh my god, I almost got the salt shaker too. Oh shit, I should have gotten the salt shaker, really. Well, I think that's just the way it is. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. I mean, the boiler room's right here. Throw some steam in there, boy. Okay, well, we got it. So, now out. Good, I'm glad you're having a good time. Alright, let's open this up. No gem, just the lore. Okay. Now we can open the garage door, though. Alright, everybody. Hold on. Wait, can we go up this? No? Okay, let's go see if we can get a new room outside. Oh, we can't get this door open yet, I don't think. Okay. One more day after this, one more day. I think we'll do. Alright. We've gotten a few new rooms today, which is good. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Shrine we've never gotten the root cellar. So, I mean, the shrine would give us good stuff, though. Yeah, we could see if the root cellar has anything good in it. The shrine would allow us to do other things, but the root cellar... Oof. The root cellar, we have a shovel, so we might as well, right? An old shoe, okay. Give me a salt shaker. Darn it. Give me a salt shaker. Okay. Give me a salt shaker. A key! Oh my god, guys, we can go back inside. A coin! Well, I can't take the coin, but that's nice. Okay, anything else in here? Anything that I want to take note of? What's this? Search continues. Author and illustrator, whose fanciful stories named Marian Marigold, was last seen by blank Friday, getting into a carriage after a late blank. No sign has been found yet. So this is a Friday? Okay. I was just hoping for one more key. But we have a key, which allows us to go here or up here. I'm gonna go up here, I think. Up in the east wing. Thanks, root cellar. That's another room that we got that's new, though. We have a chance of getting another one. Each time you unlock or bypass the security door, add 3 aquariums to the draft pool. Currently, I think we have 1 aquarium available in the draft pool. Because we haven't opened any security doors yet. Okay, we have 68 feet. 68 to get all the way back over there. Let's see if we can do it. I don't think that would give us anything. Yeah. Yep, through to the parlor. Okay. Up through the dark room. Really wish it had something for us. Oh, a battery though. Okay, but I mean, we don't really need that, but still better than, you know, not having it. Like, what if we did need it, you know? Okay. Those foots really helped us. Okay, so we're not going to use it here. I think... Oops, I went the wrong way. We need to go to the library. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Might as well. How many times would today be? I don't even know. I think we were at 9 last time, which means 10 would be... 10 is also random. We don't know what we'll get, so let's... Oh, we don't have it. I guess... Boudoir. I guess we know what it's gonna be. Well, we can't get a gem, actually. There's no point in opening that. Okay. Oh, locked. Alright, well, that's it for today, folks. Let's call it a day. And I think we might call it a stream as well. I think this is it for today. But thank you for everyone who has joined me on the stream, and Sky especially. You've helped so much. I feel like you have paid a really good amount of attention to little things that I don't pay as much attention to, so that's super helpful. And yeah, I just appreciate everybody who's been joining in and supporting me, and also I hope you're having a fantastic time watching this. But yeah, I will see you in the next one.